Hey guys! Today's been a relaxing day at home. I got booked for casting tomorrow, so I have to do that in the city. Over the last few days I've had a bunch of auditions to put through, which has been really nice. I have received a package today which has all of my new skincare products. I have done a deep dive and done a lot of research on skincare ingredients and all of the things that just should not be in your skincare. Not sponsored, by the way, but I use Yuka for everything, for food, for skincare, whatever's logged in the app. I find it really useful to just scan things, see what's in them, get familiar with some of the names of the chemicals that you should look out for to avoid. And there are so many of them, and it got me so frustrated because all of these skincare brands market all of their products as being clean and having all these benefits when they actually disrupt hormones, they throw off your entire system, and our largest organ of our entire body is obviously our skin, and it absorbs everything. So all of these creams, all of these sprays and cleansers and all of these things we put into our skin absorb straight into our bloodstream and causes so much havoc. And you wonder, especially amongst women, why there are so many cases of endometriosis, PCOS, all of these hormonal issues or thyroid issues in men and women. Go figure. All of my skincare products have been swapped out for products that have no nasties in them. I did so much research. Even my hair care products, I'm switching out all of those. It's a long process, obviously, but I'm getting there. And I definitely don't think it's about being perfect. I think it's just about being mindful, and even just being mindful and switching out products where you can will make the world of difference, because you'd be surprised just how many chemicals are in the things that are marketed as healthy, clean. Oh, clean beauty is such a farce. I have cat hair all over me. It turned into a buzzword. So yeah, if you do want to check out some of your products and see if they're any good or what's inside them, I highly recommend downloading the Yuka app. As I said, not sponsored, but just a really, really handy recommendation. I wanted to read you something that I wrote this morning, and hopefully it resonates with you. I do want to share more of these little typewritten notes, so without further ado, I've called this one Songs of Freedom. I'm cradled in the tides, out of my control indeed, but not out of total control. The roots of trust grow strong within the depths of my being. They extend their golden threads into the soil, through to the earth's core, and all that lay deeper than our consciousness can possibly comprehend. It is here that the seeds I plant grow outside the realm of my capable vision, limited strategically by this creature I reside in. Passion is what balls up inside us. Love is what propels us forward. At times we are moved by anger, anguish, fear, uncertainty. It can sway us into the darkness where our lack of vision eats away at our path, and a dense fog plays tricks with the assistance of light to create roads and doors to nowhere, and mirrors that present us with our own manifestations of those overbearing emotions. But in any and all moments, even those of immovable provocation, we can choose love. Loving awareness offers us an insight far more advanced than our own. It is in that place that we willingly collaborate with the divine. It is in that place that we are free. It's about trusting in the things you can't even see. We work towards a lot in life, and with all of this short form content and things that give us a rush of endorphins so quickly. We've gotten very used to getting our dopamine from seeing instant results, and when we don't see instant results, it can make us feel really dejected, give up on things far too soon. And when we give up on watering a plant that hasn't quite grown yet or blossomed, even the seeds that you are watering that you've seen no growth from, it doesn't mean they're not growing. It doesn't mean underneath the surface they're not sprouting roots and getting ready and building a strong foundation in the soil so that it doesn't topple over when it turns into a huge fruitful tree. The soil, what's in the soil, is the most important part. And if you allow it to be a fun, mindful process, understanding that these things might be slow burning, it's beautiful because you can put so much nourishment and beauty into the soil, and it's rewarding when you do finally see it sprout and grow. But being in the soil and in the dirt, that's all the fun. And then, as I said, we do get to pluck the fruit, harvest the fruit when it's grown. But that whole process, that whole cycle of planting and growing and harvesting and planting and growing and harvesting, watering, making the soil nutrient dense, it's a beautiful process. And it's not to say that these processes aren't annoying at times, because they really are. When you can't see things grow for long periods of time, it's so frustrating. And not only that, it can be quite scary, especially with the looming pressures of getting older and other people and family and friends and strangers alike, because we have so much access to strangers we don't even know through our phones and through the portal of social media. Your garden is your own, it's not anyone else's. Everyone else can grow their own fruit trees. This is your garden. You can put in it whatever you want. You can plant low maintenance plants, like do things that are low maintenance. You can fill your time with things that grow quicker while you work on the things that are slower growing, so that you do get a little bit of an endorphin boost, a little bit of encouragement along the way. But we should just be training ourselves not to be so reliant on quick bouts of endorphins. I mean, you can get that by working out or going for a walk, doing things that are healthy for you, that are going to give you that satisfaction while you're on your journey. And just know that from so many people that I have read about and listened to that have reached the pinnacle of what they thought was the moment they'd be happy and fulfilled and successful, it's very rare that they actually feel like they thought they would feel, because the richness really is in the journey. And when you've reached that point, it's like, okay, let's revel in this for a moment, and then what's next? And the process starts again. So if we're not enjoying the journey, we'll never really enjoy anything. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. I'm not even sure if you'll be able to hear me right now because it's so windy, but I'm at Delwood Beach and it is one of my favorite spots to come just to cleanse and renew and just, I don't know. I feel very at peace today and I think I want to go for a swim. I invite you to take some really deep breaths with me. In, imagining that there are golden roots growing right down from your tailbone, extending into the earth, shooting right down to the earth's core, and just anchoring you into whatever space you're in right now. And then imagine a golden thread coming all the way up, out above your head and up into the sky above. And that's pulling you upwards at the same time. And so you have this beautiful two-way stretch, grounding you and lifting you higher. And I like to picture dead leaves. Sometimes there's a stagnant space we hold inside, and with those stagnant things we hold, we can shed them away as dead leaves fall off trees, have them go back into the soil and turn into something completely new. So they get used to enrich the soil to be able to grow nice green fruitful trees and keep the planet growing and thriving and providing. And so I like to imagine stagnant energy as those dead leaves that are not horrible, ugly things, more just things that need to be returned to the earth so that they can be fashioned into something new and into something nice and green and fruitful for you. So with every exhale, I like to imagine those leaves dropping off, going back into the earth, enriching the soil. And from that grows beautiful green leaves and hedges and grass, wildflowers just growing uncontrollably. And it just fills up all the space once you've gotten rid of all of those dead leaves. So with every inhale, you're growing all of that beautiful new produce, all of that new greenery. And then with every exhale, you're getting rid of all of the dead leaves, all of the things that no longer serve you, that need to be there, that don't need to be there. And you just breathe in and out. You can move, you can have your eyes open. You don't have to focus on anything too much except for that visualization. And accept anything that comes, welcome it as a friend, and don't hold on to it, don't attach, just witness. And I think it's a good reminder that even things that feel horrible and scary can be returned into the hands of something more divine and created, turned into something new and something amazing and something that we probably never would have imagined. That's my food for thought for the day.